Right, hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgets channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven. Hopefully we're pushing out to YouTube and Twitch. And if it is, then don't forget to drop into the chat and say hi. And whilst you're there, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now this week I've played some Star Rupture, some Active Matter, for which I've posted new videos for both. I've also played a little bit of Elite Dangerous, and for the first time with the Fragland crew, we've played Mecha Chameleon, which was immense fun. If you haven't seen the videos for that online, it's a really cool sort of hide and seek game where you basically you're in an area which is like a set of rooms or just a couple of rooms, and then you have to hide by painting yourself into the background whilst the hunters come and find you. It's an absolutely brilliant game. It's really good fun. We'll be playing that a lot over the years, I think, as instead of golf with your friends, which is horrible. Anyway, so this week, what I want to do is I want to get some generators. I want to set up at least a generator at the gas station across from the mall, another one at the mall if possible, and then I want to go and visit the gun shop to the south, and if I can, a video shop. Now I'm pretty sure there's a video shop not too far away. I'll have to check the map. But first things first, okay, it's hungry, and we've got to go and pick up the aforementioned generators. So I'll just grab some food, fill up our water bottles, because we have water. So we don't need to wash ourselves in the sinks. We don't need extra barrels to collect rainwater to wash ourselves in, because we have at the back of our house, as you may be aware, that. I'm not going to run out of water anytime soon. The one thing I don't have that I'm on the hunt for is a big pot, because with the big pot, what you can do is sterilize bandages. Now I just need to make sure I'm going to get this rubbish out of it, because I don't need those. I don't need that. I need the baseball bats. Backup flashlight's always handy. I've got food. I've got 6 baseball bats. I think that should do. I usually get through about 6 per session. Right, so let's get rid of those in the shed. And it's actually 6 in the morning, which means it's getting daylight. Let's put this rubbish in here, just for the time being, for sorting out at a later date. Dye bottles as well. Right, so these dye bottles, I'll pick these up. And you may notice my water bottles look almost exactly identical. I have 2 bottles of water, and each one of these dye bottles, because it says on the item report base industrial dye, the amount of fluid it contains is 2 litres. So I'm actually carrying 4 litres of water there, which, you know, sees me through an entire session, which is fantastic. Right, now I need the sledge. Oh, I know what I haven't done, which is very naughty. I haven't actually joined the voice channel, so that when Super turns up, you can talk to me. Right, so the sledgehammer. I need the sledge, because in order to get into the gun shop to the south, I'm going to have to knock through some walls. So I'm not short of crisps, baseball bats, and I've got plenty of space. Now I'm going to need about 100 space, 50 per generator. And I really need to find some glass for this van. It's the world's quietest van. Right, so it is still... I'd like to know what the date is, but because I'm wearing a tactical watch, a wristwatch military, doesn't seem to give me any extra information, so I'm going to get rid of that. Don't know whether I can actually... I'm going to wear that on my right wrist. And now that tells me it's the 17th of January. There we go. Don't know why that one's so rubbish, but anyway. You'd have thought a military watch would tell you all the same sort of things that a digital watch would, only more. Right, so we're off to the refugee camp, which is where we're going to find the generators we need. That is not very loud at all. That's better. I can actually hear the engine now. So the refugee camp was clear. Emphasis on the was. So this week, whilst I can get into it, this week's snack of choice, and backed by popular demand, is the Golden Wonder cheesy balls. Balls of cheese. So be it in those, and of course I have a Red Bull, as usual. If I actually show the label, there we go, Red Bull. And because it is absolutely, it's not actually that warm in the UK. It's not as warm as it has been, but because it's quite humid, it feels so hot in this room. Got a fan running. Hopefully that's not coming through on the audio. I did have it on the table and it seemed to be messing with the audio quite badly. So it's under the desk cooling my feet. Right, so I've got a lot of ice and a Red Bull. There we go. That should help. Right, let's get these generators. Now, one of the things I'm really looking forward to, which I think is really going to mess with multiplayer gameplay quite significantly, is NPC characters. I think initially they're going to be an absolute pain, because they'll be trying to get across home. You won't know whether they're friendly or not. And then there's the whole idea of bringing those NPC characters into your group, your base, your survivors group, and of course they can go driving around, which is fun. Like because we've already seen videos for that. At least that's one of the features that they're hoping to introduce. Although I don't expect to see that this year. Probably see that next year. They're still, I mean, at the moment they're still sort of fixing Build 42 multiplayer stuff. Right, so generators. Actually, having it snow could be quite useful in the the generators are going to be easy to spot. I want to see what's there as well. Oh, so this is the hospital bit. Alright, so now we're hitting the areas of the refugee camp. Alright, so immediately there's a generator up there. Let's take care of these guys. Just makes life easier if you're not being hounded by zombies when you're trying to pick up a generator, which you then can't fight with because you're carrying the generator in both hands. Nothing in the tent. Okay. There's also floodlights here if you really wanted. So our first generator is here. Take the generator. Now, even though I'm overloaded, it's a short jaunt to the van. And that now leaves, does that leave me with enough? I don't think it does. I think I've got, yeah, it's 102. I need another more room. So I'll have to come back, which is disappointing. I was hoping to pick up the 2. Maybe I can work that. Let's see if I put those. That's not going to change it enough, I don't think. Oh, almost. No, okay. Hammer, glove box, flashlight, glove box. Oh, that might do it. That might do it. Alright, so let's find ourselves another Jenny. I found myself more zombies. They're just down here. Look. I'll just keep coming. Let's bring the van up. Now, I have had quite a few generators from this area already to power the petrol station by the hospital, the petrol station at the end of the road by near the distillery, and of course our house. Now, I still haven't taken the one from the burger van. I want to leave that until last. There's one. I can always come back and grab the floodlights. I'm literally going to just drop these and run and pick up, hopefully pick up a couple of gas cans. And the thing is, you have to, what you used to be able to do, and you can't do that anymore, is you used to be able to get in the car with the generator in your hands. They don't allow you to do that anymore, funnily enough. Let's have some salt and vinegar crisps. Let's eat salt and vinegar crisps. Right, the snow's becoming a bit of a pain now. Right, so that there on the right hand side is the graveyard. I'm doing such a good job of driving whilst not actually looking where I'm going. So yeah, this is the graveyard. There's a pocket of Z's. Right, so yeah, I remember that. And then we need to take the next right. Past that. I think it's this one. So let's just check the map. Yeah, it's that one. So we're going down Waverley Street to this area where the petrol station is and the mall, which is that big yellow blob. Now, American Tire should have a couple of gas cans for me because I seem to remember dumping them on the floor last week. If not, I'm sure we can find some somewhere. Now, we practically came down here last week, killed as much as we possibly could, which is why it's so clear. It's not going to remain that way. Let's be fair. Oh, that's Pizza World. Rats all over the road. I can actually spot them. Alright, so that's American Tyre. Just there, and there is a petrol station not too far from here. Let's get out. Put our baseball bat to good use. There's a lady in a leather jacket. Thank you for your kind donation of a leather coat. We will be using that at some point. So I thought the petrol station was just next door. I know there's one further up. Right, yeah, here it is, isn't it? To take care of that one zombie that did see us, who was also wearing a leather jacket. Popular this time of year, apparently. And digital watches. Right, let's grab a generator at the back of the van. That's outside, that's not on the game. Drop that there. See if we can find a gas can. What we will do is take the crisps. I said take the crisps. Have I got too many crisps in my inventory? I don't feel that I have anywhere near enough. Oh well, at least there's food here. For some reason, just took the sunflower seeds. Let's have a look. Lots of fluids. That's always handy. I just saw the key. The gas and go. Don't think we've got that magazine, although I probably haven't actually read it because I haven't taken the time to do that sort of thing, but I'll take it anyway, just on the off chance. More crisps. It's going to eat the smoker's bar. No gas cans though, so we might have to pop into American Tyre for that. But at least it's there, so when we come and wire it in with Ben Sparks, who is the electrician, I was going to say, I get the feeling this isn't a road. I'm just going to put this generator just there. And then hopefully that will stretch far enough in to power the bookshop and the food shop. If not, I'll just have to move it to here just to make sure I cover everything. Right, okay. I think I need to bring my mechanic down here. Right, let's just do a quick check so I know where the video shops is. Now, there is actually a map the link is in the description. Just going to check it out. Your phone is running extremely slow. Yeah, projects. So project Zomboid, build 42 map. So that's actually called b42map.com. Oh, and it says it's moved. Right, okay, so we're in Louisville. So we came down that road.
What dog breeds are they?
There's a gun shop up there? There's a gun shop just up the road. Let's go check that out. I didn't know that was there. So we go past. And it's on the opposite side to the burger joint. I don't think it's that one. There's Pizza World. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. It's just so innocuous. Look at it. And it's just like, you just don't think that that is, in fact, a gun shop. But apparently it is. It just has nothing in it. So one of the problems we've come across with... Oh, there's an upstairs. Let's go upstairs. So one of the things that we're having as a problem with Build 42 is some areas of the game just are not restocking at all. And it looks like this shop is one of them. Actually, or this building. It's like the downstairs shop has nothing in it on the shelves at all. Check out. It's okay, nothing special. Okay, alright, well that was kind of interesting, I guess. Carry on in that direction. Oh yeah, I remember. It's been a while. A long while, I have to admit. Now this could turn nasty fairly quick. American Tyre. We need to dive into American Tyre. Just here. See if we can just pick up a couple of gas cans. Right, so there's one. Ah, there's two. Right, excellent. Now I might need a hose. Because the first thing I'm going to do is siphon some gas out of my van. Because I'm not entirely sure whether I've got one in my backpack. I certainly don't remember having one in here. So yeah, we're going to need that. So what I'm going to do... Actually, I know what I'll do. Rather than take it out of my car, let's see if we can take it out of other vehicles over here. Right, so I should have 2 empty gas cans and a rubber hose. Right, okay. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. No, I just want the V. No, nothing there. And I always find that weird in this game that none of the vehicles that are just sitting around have gas in them. It's just really odd. Morning Super, morning Super, morning Mike. I want to add gasoline, I want to take gasoline. Okay, well, let's go and fill up the generator over here. I'm going to see if we can find all this. Yeah, I remember it from before. I just don't remember. I just didn't remember it, if you see what I mean. I knew of it, but it's just such an innocuous or sort of like mostly hidden thing. All right, let's see if we can get more gasoline. Can we get more out of that one? No. I'm assuming that because you could only add gasoline to those that they didn't have any in. Why am I overburdened? Get it, siphon gas. No, siphon only. Let's try this pickup over at the cantina. Oh, at the Star Wars cantina. With a Danish on each ear. No, right, okay, so. Oh, okay, yes, because I put stuff on that seat. I can now take stuff off of that seat and put it in the back. Now I've got rid of the jennies. Okay. Quick slurp. Oh, ice cold. That's what you need. So quickly add gasoline to this one. I'm actually going to leave that here. I should have left that gas can in the other gas can with the other thing, so I'll just put it in the boot. I said put it in the boot or the trunk, depending on where you're from. Okay, so if I remember rightly, and it doesn't help that there's snow everywhere, yeah, so you basically bundle through here. Now this is a car parking lot. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, so my bad driving there is due to the fact that I was pressing shift and it automatically engaged the auto, the cruise control, which then put it up to 90 miles an hour, which was fun. And the reason I did that is because I'm used to running in games by pressing shift and trying to drive fast. Right, okay, so then when we get to the bottom here, there should be a road. There it is, it's in the corner. And then this should take us down to through a housing estate. Past the raccoon, a reliable source of everything. Actually, I get the feeling I've done that wrong. I think I should have turned up there. That's why it's handy to have a map open. So I should have taken this road here and then practically taken the next left, the next right, this one. Did I hit something? I don't remember hitting anything, but it might have been whilst I was not particularly watching. Plus, every now and again, you just hit a rat. Right, and I think it's... Come down. Maybe I did hit a rat. Okay, well, I'm headed in the general direction. You can see the zombies are a little bit more condensed. Okay, I think I can actually just hop over there. And I think this is the road we're looking for. Let's get rid of some of these zombies. Hello. Oh, supposed to have a baseball bat in your hands, you idiot. Now, I'm expecting to have quite a fight here to get to the... I knew there was one behind there and you couldn't see him. You're a red shirt, you deserve to die. Okay, that's some interesting bits and pieces there. That'd be worth... It doesn't look like it's in bad nick either. Yes, I know, there's a zombie in a leather coat coming. Okay, the engine's not great, but the rest of it is. I see a vehicle with parts. At the very least. Especially the windscreens. I need those. I need the windscreens for my van. Oh, look, there is another one. Hiding in the shadows of the van. Or hiding behind the van. Yes, I just saw the image of that one. Standing on the corner killing zombies. It's what we do. That's my baseball bat broken. I don't think I've got a spare on me. I do. I'm amazing. Right, so the gun shop is in this direction. Getting the relative safety of the van. Because safety's only relative in this game. Right, so we now actually get to the right sort of area. Get in there. Yeah. There's a few coming. And there's that one that's just popped over the fence to say hello. Hello. We're over here. This is where it's at. Well, at least it's where you're at. Forevermore. Or until the server cleans your body up. Well, now Evan Phillips accounting. That's a hockey stick. Now, this week, Elite Dangerous Operations was released. You have to have the Odyssey expansion for it. However, it's not expensive if you want to get into that. It's a really cool space flight sim. Based on the old Elite games, which was in its day one of the most innovative games. I mean, you could play it on the ZX48K Spectrum, for goodness sakes. And it was epic. They gave you this weird device called a lens lock. And it was the security system to get you into the game, basically. Now, this looks like it could be fun. And basically, you put the lens lock up against your screen, and it defuzzed something on that was showing on the screen, and it was an absolute pain to get right. Now, I remember that Elite was originally released on the BBCB, and it had 8 galaxies with 256 stars in it, I think, from what I remember. And it was the first sort of 3D, even though it was all polygons. It was one of the first 3D games of its time as well. I'm hearing breaking of glass. So I'm just going to back up a bit. Because of course it's dark. Right, so engaging the chili dog protocol. Or trying to, because, you know, killing things on the side of the road over there isn't great. Certainly not the best idea I've had. Fighting near the trees actually presents you with visibility problems. The zombies can literally walk out from behind of a tree and be straight on top of you. I don't particularly like fighting this close to that hotel either, because they can come out of the, see, like this one, it just pops out of the hotel room, smashes the window, comes out, and then they're on you. Come up behind you. So let's go back over here. Any more? No. No? Okay, well, let's turn the van round. Turn the lights on. One of which is broken. I'm going to need to fix that. And the great thing is garages usually drop bulbs. Okay. Alright, let's start with you. Come on. Okay, just one more, Mrs. Wembley. Alright, awesome. Just a few stragglers. And a whole lot more to kill. It's never ending in Project Zomboid, especially here in Louisville. It's a hat! It's a hat! It's my hat. All the hats belong to me. Give me that hat. It's my hat. Okay. How's my baseball bat holding up? Ooh, yeah, I might need to pick up another one quickly, just so I've got a spare about my person. Yes, in the inventory, please. Thank you. The world's thinnest wall ever. We're close. I always remember this being a really difficult fight. Or at least a prolonged fight. Because of there's zombies just hanging around here are just so many. Okay, I'm going to bring the van up with a quick slurp. Oh, take care of that loose one. Window licker. So there's a few down the side. Take care of them as well. And he's got a duffel bag. Stay away from the window. Really should stay away from the corner as well. Well, that's going to help. I was going to say, surely that one's coming for me. No, stop to bang on a window. That's what you get for banging on windows. Alright, so this duffel bag has nothing in it. What a surprise. Oh, I just saw a digital watch. And another one. There we go. Take those off. Thank you. Again, something that we can use later on when we come back and collect them all. Alright, let's grab something to eat out the back of the van. Looks like Crispies it is, and barbecue. Because you don't do cheese flavoured crisps, like curls and Wotsits and balls of cheese. Yes, I'm over here. It's not like we're playing Mecha Comedian and I'm blending into the background much. Oh, hello. Say hello. Where did you lot come from? Where did they come from? Rubber hose, that can go in the back. No, I'm not overloaded anymore. Right, let's take care of the lady in the leather. I'll try and remember that she's there. Move away from the crawler, kill the crawler. Yep, and there's a few coming now. Oh dear, that's bad. Good job. I picked up a spare. There's a few with leather jackets on, that's handy. Massacre. Digital watch. Leather coat. Digital watch. Digital watch. Fork. Wait a minute, I just saw a key. I definitely just saw a key. There it is. That'll be one of them fans. I also remember killing a lady and some guys in leather jackets. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, where did that come from? It's from over there somewhere. Alright, there we go. Well, because the shell, just keep an eye out on what's going on behind me. See, yeah, there's a quick check. And you've got a spare moment. Remembering that zombies can't get up if you're standing on their chest. So with this one, I'm just going to stand on his chest like so. Allows me to deal with another zombie like that one, and then I can take care of them at my leisure. Now it's a good tactic if you're not being attacked by too many. You can actually stand on the chest of one, or just if you're fighting one, just knock it down, and then once you stand on the chest, the zombie cannot attack you. It allows you to stand there, regain your stamina. Right, so what have I got a key for? Have I got a key for this? No, don't look like it. Yeah. So the gun shop's just down here. Okay, so I think we're going to have to ignore the chili dog protocol and just kill things on the street. It's a hat. It's a hat. It's my hat. Take care of her over there. It's not even 2 o'clock in the morning. See, that one was also hidden behind the van. Really infuriates me, that does. Right, so I've got a black key, so I'm assuming it's going to go with one of these vans here, one of these pickups. It's this one. Okay, cool. Looks like it's in terrible condition because the engine is red for some reason. Oh yeah, that bonnet does look like it's slightly minced. Let's just see how bad this is. 45% damaged bonnet's not awful. I have to admit that much. Did I leave the key in it? Hopefully I did. Yeah, I did. A hat counter. Well, that's 2 I've found today. I've found 2 hats. Right, and I think this is the shop. It's next to the Milk and More. Right, so let's clear out the... Oh, God, there's so many more zombies. Plus, there's also a garage down here as well. And by that, I mean a petrol station. Now, if you are watching, don't forget to say hi on the chat. And don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, get on that like and subscribe button. Costs nothing, supports my channel, and it is greatly appreciated. It takes a second and all. Let's take care of these guys, because there's fence zombies coming my way. Look. That one straight down. Because when a zombie falls over the fence and they don't make a lunge for you, you can actually attack them and get a one-hit kill. So let's try that on this zombie. This one in the hat. There, over we go. There, one hit. Doomed. We're not doomed. Right, so yeah, and this is the petrol station I was talking about. And this is going to have a ton of zombies in it. I'm going to go and get a spare backup bat. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's the sensible thing to do. Have a quick slurp. Ah. Nice cool can of Red Bull. Fueled by crisps throughout the night. I'll just camp there so I don't have the lose the disgusted thing. It's like the queasy is there because of all the death and destruction and mess that's around that I've caused. It's an in the wild supertone. Indeed. Yeah, I'm not sure we'd go that far, but yeah. I never really thought about it like that. It's just I've always thought about it as Independence Day. Actually, Independence Day actually holds a very special significance for me as well. And not because I'm American, it's because I'm British. But it's the day me and my wife moved in together. So it is actually an anniversary for us as well. Oh, no, I didn't. Indeed, yeah. Moving in anniversary, yeah. And I remember it was one of the hottest days of the year as well, of that particular year. And, lifting a washing machine down a flight of stairs and into the back of a van on that day was not fun. At all. I got through litres and litres of water drinking, and because I was just working so hard, I just sweated it all out. It just came out of my skin. They are. Yeah, and we didn't, aircon wasn't really a thing. Oh, it was, but it was really expensive. So what's that? Okay, you're going to have to explain that to me, because the only Huckleberry thing I can think of at the moment is obviously the fictitious character from Mark Twain, Huckleberry Finn. I'm assuming it's got nothing to do with that. A what? What the hell is a Huckleberry? That I'm going to have to look up. Oh, and I guess it's going to be something like zucchini. Now, over here in the UK, zucchinis are called courgettes. So I suspect a huckleberry over here is known as something completely different. Yeah, I know, we're all backwards over here in the UK, you know. Yeah. Not necessarily a good different, but just different. Are you having trouble? Oh, okay. Controller difficulties. Question, how can you have it plugged in wrong? Oh, okay. I don't think we have that in the new base, so I'm going to pick that up. All right, cool. Nice. Awesome. Were there many fireworks? Ah, okay. Lots of options, Smithers. Right, okay. Oh, this is where the sledgehammer comes into it, which should actually be in both of my hands, but because I moved too soon. Alright, so we go. Oh, okay, so. Oh, this is a bust. Oh no. The zombies have already been in here. I'll take that, whatever that is. I'll take those. I don't think I've got that. Oh, there's actually ammunition here. No, this whole place is like not restocked or stocked to start off with. There's a few shelves with bits and bobs on, and I didn't actually need the sledgehammer to get in either. It had already been broken into. Which is a bit weird. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep controllers rolling. Keep them controllers moving. Rawhide. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah, sorry. Slight outburst. Right, so there is a back room. Oh, actually. There are a few bits and bobs on the floor. But, oh my god. It's so sparse. It's almost as if someone's been here already. It's really weird, because there's rounds all over the floor. Yeah, maybe. But there's so many zombies still around. Still, ammunition. I'm not going to complain. What did we get? We got a gun case as well. Right, so we managed to get 5 rounds of 12 gauge slugs, a carton of 12 gauge rounds, plenty of other ammunition. Well, useful that's going to be, I don't know. Right, so let's escape. If that's what you want to do, you come and do it. Riverside, yes, you did say about going to Riverside the other week. And you are correct, we have not been anywhere near Riverside. We usually do just ignore Riverside because it's kind of at the wrong end of the map for us. I mean, it's a bit like the new places like Echo Creek and that up north. Why would you want to be there? There's nothing up there, really, unless you specifically want to try and survive there. Why would you start anywhere else other than Rosewood? It doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, it's like if you had the option of starting in Louisville, you wouldn't. Purely because it's insanity. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could start in West Point if you really wanted to hate yourself, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Train track. That's the, right, here we are. This is the place. Hey! He certainly does. I can vouch for that. Did you take photographs? Yeah, I was going to say. Ah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, bung that up. I'd be interested to see what they look like. Now, if you're interested in joining the Discord and checking that out for yourself, link in the description below. So I'm plugging hard this week. Don't forget, I have released videos for Star Rupture and Active Matter this week. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Right, let's empty this out. Nice. Tasty. Doorknob, door hinge. No. Yep. And you did call it that initially. I'm assuming that means something over there. Doesn't mean much to us. Yeah. I was going to say, is it sort of like lobster related? Right. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird having something called a tactical shotgun. I mean, surely shotguns aren't that tactical. They're just noisy. Okay, so zoom out a bit. Okay, so that's a grocery store there. Oh yes, there's a petrol station there. Oh yes, the grocery store with a petrol station next to it at the bottom of the horse track. I was looking for that the other week and couldn't remember where it was. I don't think. I think the only there's a couple of video shops in Louisville, and they're quite a distance from what I remember. Well, they're at least a little bit tricky to get to. And of course, there's that shopping mall on the bottom right-hand corner. Bookshop, which is in that shopping mall. Yeah, there it is. Just down the road from the Louisville Bruiser. Oh god, that's going to be a nightmare. And there's that one just there. Oh, there's three. Two of them are on the main drag. One of them not so much. Oh god. That's going to be a nightmare to get. Ah. So anyway, the reason I'm talking about getting VHS tapes or raiding VHS stores is purely because they're in a quick and easy way to get skills up. If your character should happen to be unlucky enough to die, then being able to get your skills back up from nothing is really, really a boon for you. So that's why I wanted to raid the video stores. Now, one of the other problems we've got with that there we go. I've got I've got 2 dirty cowboy hats. That's no good. I'm going to have to clean those. No such thing as a dirty cowboy. Put that in there. Whilst the mirror fill up my water bottle. Don't need to go back upstairs, not for the moment. Anyway, let's wash. Let's keep ourselves clean. Wash everything. All clothing. Oh. Yes, so one of the problems we had because of the respawns not happening and some shops not actually having anything in them at all to start off with, the VHS store in Muldra was one of those that didn't have anything in them at all and didn't restock, which was really annoying. Now, there are 3 here in Louisville. The likelihood of me getting anywhere near them is slim, because they are slap bang. 2 of them are on, like I say, 2 of them are on the main drag, and that's usually an epic fight. And the one that isn't far off the main drag. You sure that wasn't a cauterized wounds? It's a possibility. Right. Time to open. Bowl of cheese. Oh, that's actually quite a good flavour. No, well, you know, they're dead already. They can smoke as much as they like, surely. Okay. Yeah, they're nice. Now, the thing is those cowboy hats, even though they're clean and so wet, so far, I had something like that, and unless you're wearing it, they don't actually dry out. Right. Let's put our cowboy hats, which are wet. Is that a tumble dryer? Oh, say hello to my little friend. And why is that one just wet and those 2 wet? What's the difference? Surely they're all just wet, right? Who knows? Oh, now they've bunched up. What the hell? So, where are you causing chaos? 11%. I take it you've been on this week, yeah? So at some point, I'm going to have to read these so I know what I've got and what I don't have. I have a book on foraging. I don't seem to have any books on foraging. So that's all right. And then we've got 2 gun cases. I'm just going to deposit. All right, so I'm going to sort this out and make this into our gun store up here. Of course. Oh, for God's sake, stop looking. Because you can't just leave Magnum rounds lying around. There was a conversation. Okay. She never does. It's such a potty mouth, that Bertha. Okay, this isn't going to go well. I'm going to state this for the record. I'm going to take the sledgehammer out. And I'm going to put it over here. Because I'm not going to need it where I'm going. Right, so oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to do this. Okay. Let's see how quickly this gets us killed. And that was something crossing the road. Alright, so we get to the end, we turn, follow the corner, take the next left, and then it's the second. No, it's the. It's by the fire station. We need to turn down there and then see what a unmitigated disaster or how many zombies there are just waiting down there. Well, you can see I've been up here. Oh my God! Look, even now. Just weave through the zombies. Try not to hit them and damage my vehicle. Because there's a lot more of that to come. So down here there should be a fire station somewhere. I think it's the next turning. Character's hungry. What a surprise. You couldn't beat any. So I think it's this one. Or not. Oh, doesn't look like a fire station to me. Okay, there's a knife place. A knife place, not a nice place. A knife place. I knew you couldn't resist. It's just who we are as adults. Oh, is it pretty shiny? Well, heavens to Murgatroyd. No! So I actually think I've gone past the road that I need to go down. I think it's that last one, not this one just here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the road that I'm looking for. Right. That is very nice. We like the good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that is just. And one of the things I was saying earlier is so many of the vehicles in this just sitting around have no gas in them whatsoever, which is just weird. Because you'd have thought they would have had some gas in them. Because obviously if they're sitting outside a shopping mall. Oh, well, that's convenient. I wonder what that is. Boxy. I think I've found the 32-story building. God, it's slowing my computer down something chronic. Well, the question is can I work out where I am? High Street Apartments. I'm assuming I'll come down there. No. Well, I could. Have I gone past it? The fact that I don't seem to be getting followed by zombies is a bit weird. Right, so let's assume that I came down that road. Right, so I'm there. Which means it's in this direction just a little bit more. Okay, cool. That's the problem with pickups. Well, at least this area isn't so hideously rammed. Turbo! So I think it's... yeah, so it was this line of buildings back here. So from here on in is where we make our stand. Jimmy's pre-owned cars. Now this could be a massive waste of time. And probably is. Yeah, he actually looked like he had a hunting jacket on. At the foreman's vest instead. Ah, he rolled his own. Awesome. Cigarette papers. Right, so it's that line of shops we're kind of interested in. Oh, oh. Yes, it's the wrong kind of hat. It's the wrong hat. But I'll take it anyway. It's a ranger hat. It's not a cowboy hat. Well, I have found 2 today. Okay. That's seen better days everywhere else, but the engine's in good condition. Well, 59% is better than usual. Right, now this is the video shop. This is the shop we're actually interested in. Just going to lead this geezer around. And I'm going to open up the other door. So, this blue car looks like it's in good condition. Haha! Missed both my legs. And now we can hunt for videos that are actually better fishing with Jason Mason. That's a new one. The Magical Woodlands. No. Cook Show 1. Moderators watching Tired in Toronto rather than Sleepless in Seattle. This is You Are Dead. What a surprise. Zombie Apocalypse, we're dead. What is that? The fencing special. Okay, we'll take that. That could be a new one. From AutoStore. That's a Ghoul Stoppers, making sushi. Making sushi at home. Woodcraft. Survival Instinct isn't one. Home Welding Guide. Fitness Club, no. Dog Gobbling, blah blah blah. Those are some of the old ones. Global Warrior, maybe. We'll soon find out. Magical Woodland. Oh, actually, Day on the Farm. I bet that's one. Dark Agent, move to floor. Dead Wrong, Z Squad. Woodcraft 6. Survival Instinct. The Survival Instinct, I'm sure that's not one. That was one of the original ones, wasn't it? Growing Fruit and Veg at Home. Yeah. Eagle Down. No. Danger. The Danger in Your Bed. I think that was an original one. Eagle Down isn't, though. Dead Wrong. That's an original. The Crying Foxes. Okay. What does the fox say? Growing Veg at Home, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Have you not heard that song? What does the fox say? Oh, okay. Okay. Home welding. Pottery for Anyone. Okay, that's new. Sordid Client, Space Crew, Modding, Washington High. Survival Exposure. 4. You Are Dead Again. And again. And again. And again and again and again, yeah. Paris in the Rain, Operation Fort Knox, The Magical Woodland. Yay. Cook Show 5, definitely. Omega Department, not. Strangely True. Strangely True rather than Strange But True. The Magical Woodlands. Cosa Nostra. It's another new one. More Magical Woodlands, and I've already got the fencing special. Z Squad. A Stitching Time sounds like tailoring. That's the toilet. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's useful. Growing Fruit and Veg at Home 1. Got that. The Night Reporter. No, okay, right, fine. I consider that a successful raid. I should also take the plunkies. And the vehicle key. Which is for a black vehicle, which it is for this particular vehicle. No, okay, not the worst. Let's have a look at the front of it. That's got a bit of a weird camo thing going on just there. Looks the engine's a bit knackered. Whilst we're here, let's take a look at this blue vehicle, which I suspect is in good condition. It is green all over. Engine 71%. That's good. Something we could come back for. Can we actually get in it? No. As per usual, all of the cars that are in good condition, you can't get into. I'll come back and have a look to see whether we can find some keys. This looks like it's definitely seen better days. Although the engine's 62%. Okay. Indeed. That we consider this a success. Whew. Right. Nice. Quite a decent amount of videos from that shop. Plus, I found another hat. It's not the right hat, but it's a hat. It's a ranger hat. Okay, so the next one, which I figure is going to be even more difficult to get to, is down by the baseball bat factory. Yeah. One of the reasons that we would visit that area is simply because you could get a lot of baseball bats from there. But just south of it is another set of shops, and one of those is another video shop. The other video shop's on the main drag. Now, I'd really like to have a look at the main drag, just to see how hideous it is. But it's not something I want to do in my van. Come on. I was going to say my van isn't that badly damaged. Right, so from here, I'm actually that far away. If we sort of zigzag down, not that one. I hate him already. Bread. Oh dear. Joker, I know you can hear me. I hate you. Keep them coming, Joker. Right, so we are here. So this chicken, there's a chicken burger place, so it's probably that. Right, so I suspect... Well, VHS shop is here. There it is. This is the place. And I did something stupid. It's Halloween the 2nd. Or Guy Fawkes Night the 2nd. Come on, you're being a little bit lackluster. Come on. This one on my right, he's got the idea. So's she now. That was close. Completely whiffed that one. And they're slowly shambling in my general direction. Because we don't have time for them to shamble this way. I'm just going to give them a headache. There we go. Let's clear out these zombies over here as well, so we're less likely to get interlopers. There's an already dead body over there. Let's go and check it out and see whether it's a stitch up or not. No, it's a digital watch. Right, let's give ourselves a bit of a fighting chance. A shining light in there. Let's take care of this straggler who was attracted by the noise of the engine. Come on. Come on, you know you want to. I'm over here. Hello. Come on, come on, come on. Good. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Right. This car. Just thinking I might not be able to take the... I don't think I want to either. Okay, well, let's infiltrate this video shop. We already have a wandering zombie. And it's snowing. Dashing through the snow on one horse open sleigh, laughing as we go. Ha ha ha. It's the 17th. Sorry, the 19th. Yep, they're in there. Okay, they can stay in there. Okay. So it definitely didn't come from McDonald's then. Is that what you're saying? It contains food. Oh, Fred and Ali's Radical Journey. I wonder what that's based off of. Blood in the Hood. Woodcraft 2. Rather than Bogus. Dog Goblin, bit like Sharknado. Far too many of them. Dead Wrong, Throwing Veg at Home. We've got Volume 1 and 2. Woodcraft 1. And one thing I'm not doing, which is really stupid, is I don't have my light on. So is that... Rosewood Medical First Aid. Okay. Welding Guide. We've got the Welding Guide. Crying Foxes. Back to what the fox says. The Petting Zoo? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Woodcraft 3 and 7. Better Fishing with Jason. We've already got that. Growing Fruit and Veg. Moderators. Car Zone 1. Don't think we've got that at our current place. Space Crew, blah blah blah. Albert Welling, Woodcraft. I think I've already just picked up Woodcraft 3. Yeah, I've got Woodcraft 3. Eagle Down. Now was I'm in an R in about that. Controlling nasty crops, pests and diseases. Pests and diseases. Eagle Down, Molly Brown. Danger in your bed. I'm sure that's nothing important. Strangely true. Strangely true. Exposure Survival 1 and 5 and the Cook Show 1. We will take them even if we've got already picked them up. Magical Woodlands. Okay. The Cook Show 6. Others on the floor. Picked up Rosewood Medical and the fencing one. Breaking points. Grab it, you never know. Working with Clark Home. I picked that up, but I'm going to pick it up again. Fruit and Veg at Home. Day on the Farm. I'm pretty sure I picked up Day on the Farm. Exposure Survival 2. Woodcraft 2. I actually got Woodcraft 2. Okay. Exposure Survival 2 and Woodcraft 2. Okay. Another Woodcraft 2. Doing well for Woodcraft 2. Cook Show 1. Got Cook Show 1. Exposure Survival 6. It's weird that there's nothing on that side of the wall. Let's see what's in the back here other than more death. Better fishing. Better fishing. Well, down the farm from ore to store. Okay. Cook Show Exposure Survival. Okay, we've already got that one. Woodcraft 6. Car Zone 1, I think I picked up. Working Clay at Home, I definitely picked that up. Cook Show 6, got that. Woodcraft 6, got that. Woodcraft 3, got that's in my inventory. Cook Show 4, got that. Exposure Survival 4, don't have that. Cook Show 4, Emergency First Aid, don't have that. Woodcraft 6, got that. Okay, cool. Awesome. Now I'm assuming we've got a few duplicates here, which is fine Could almost beat them. Oh. Let's eat the plonkies. Plonkies! And now I have to remember how to get back. Indeed. That's always how it works, yeah. Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. Right, I think this is where I need to turn and go up, but I think... Yeah. Spot the dead giveaway. I've left markers here in the form of lots of dead bodies. Yeah. What's in this truck? Just here. Oh, I can't get in it at all. That's not nice. Well, let's leave it for the time being. Let's go past all of these zombies here. Actually, I mean several different minds what to do with those guys. I'm going to park next to this van. Just there. Going to turn my engine off. I'm going to take those guys on. Oh, there's more than I thought. God damn it. Indeed. Kill them all. Oh, shit. There's a lot more. I can't take it anymore. I want to go home. Hello. You look like you might be wearing a medical outfit of some sort. Well, I think whilst we're here, we should at least try and investigate the main drag. Let's just see how bad it is. And I know that sounds like a really bad idea, and it is. It genuinely is a really terrible idea. Truly horrible, I think, is going to be the answer. So I'm going to just go down this side road here. Oh no, this is that really big... That really tall building just does nothing but just get in the way. My computer isn't a slouch, but it is struggling. Okay, so I think we're on the main drag of... In fact, I know exactly where I am. So I'm just going to park up over. Yeah. Surprisingly, there aren't that many zombies here. I'm slightly surprised. So I'm actually just at the junction where the bridge leads out of Louisville and then just stops dead. Yeah, in fact, I think I did at one point. In fact, let me show you one of me. I'm going to take a quick jolly jaunt up there. Oh, there's quite a few more Z's actually on the bridge. That's attract some attention. So I can just run around these guys like so and end up getting killed quite quickly. Oh yeah, there's a lot more Z's on the bridge. Going to run past those guys. And I'm going to run through this lot just here. And that lot. Oh my god, there's more up here than I thought there ever would be. That's a lot of Z's. And that comes to a dead end, of course. Right, so normally there's no Z's on this bridge whatsoever. Yeah, the word normal doesn't apply here. So they think I'm all over that side, so I'm actually going to run down this side. There's a lot of Z's on that bridge. As I said, usually there's none. There is an actual horde over there. Oh, where did they come from? There is an actual horde there. It's horrible. And that concludes today's adventures in running away from zombies. Oh my god, there's so many. But that kind of explains, I guess, if they were all in that sort of like pile and mess previously and the engine noise and of vehicles attracted them, because we always used to come past this to get to varying different places down there. That would explain where all the zombies came from. Well, that was too exciting for one day. Well, that was literally a case of just running away from them because there's just so many. There's no way I could take on that many because there's next to no room to fight that many Z's. You're welcome to go and try. All right, there's a case of you will go there and do not. Yeah, the nice thing about Louisville is there are a ton of vehicles, and if you need parts, this is where you would come to get them from. I mean, especially like the car parks. Oh, look at that one. That was terrible. That's definitely a case of there's parts there. Oh my god. Right. So that means somewhere down here, because this is what I refer to as the main drag, is another hits video. What did I just hit? Why didn't that just go underneath the car rather than just causing damage to my car? That's really infuriating. Right, there we go. Hit vids. Next video shop. We're actually raiding 3 video shops. God damn it. That's unprecedented. Alright, let's... were they open at the time? No, they weren't, so let's break in. Window, smash. Remove glass. Kind of. And then run away because I've just... There's actually occupants. Oh, come on. There's a perfectly open window there. Oh. They're going for the ones either side. You've got to be kidding. And finally, one of them's broken the glass and then decided not to use it. Oh no, she has. Come on. Well, there we go. They're actually getting out. Now, I only wanted to smash one piece of glass and then open the doors for you, but no, you had other ideas, didn't you? Because, you know... Come on, this way. Yeah, use the door. Well done. Teaching AI to use doors. Dying Strike, Fitness Club, Better Fishing, Exposure Survival. Really? Cool. Inside was the Supertone invented the wheel. Three deaths and a divorce. Woodcraft 7. The train bomb showing Ghoul Stoppers. Ghoul Stoppers. Satin and silk. I wonder if that's something to do with tailoring. Cook Show 2. Exposure Survival 1. I will take that, even though it is probably a duplicate. Cook Show. I know I picked that up. Let's pick it up again, just in case I didn't. The danger. So you're not reinventing anything then? Definitely have sushi at home. Did I pick up? Did I? Making sushi at home? Not sure. The title seems familiar. I'm pretty sure I did. Cook Show 3. All I can say is the magical woodland is a very, very popular VHS tape. pottery for. I'm sure I picked that up as well. This is a massive bookshop. Bookshop? Video store. The mind boggles. I'm pondering it. From AutoStore, I've picked that up as well, I think. Combat wound management, that sounds like something that we need to do. Cook Show 3. Gun Owners Club Guide to Guns. Yeah, got that one. Blah, blah, blah. In fact, I've probably got that one multiple times now, but I just saw the Gun Owners Club one again. Come on, come on. Pottery for anyone, definitely picked that one up. Right, so there's bound to be a storeroom somewhere. Here it is. Just imagine Eagle Down is supposed to be a Black Hawk Down reference. Right, I believe the best thing I could do now is escape. Of course, that actually means that my vehicle actually has to start. It's one way to escape. It's not the only way to escape, I might point out. Strange but true. Or in this case, strangely but true. Strangely true, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, so let's put those in there and we are away. I'm gonna sneak down these side roads. Oh dear. There's a lot of them there in that shop. That was popular during the start of this pandemic. All right, so this is where the big 32-story building is. At some point, we're going in there. But not today. Not this day. On this day, we dine in hell. No, on this day, we escape. Oh my god. Look at that, just coming straight out of there. It's like... Oh my goodness, Gideon. I don't want to hang around for that. That's definitely going to be a case of bringing an ambulance or a vehicle with a thing on it and starting a burning a little bit back from the building, because there's just so many just pouring out of the window just then. Yeah, and that was just the ground floor. Yeah. Right. Oh, crafty. I see. That sounds like a good trick, actually. That's not exactly desirable, but at least crawlers are generally slower than most of the zombies in the game, so... Oh, I'm at the distillery, and there's a lot of zombies sort of north of the distillery. That was hard. And fairly horrible all at the same time. I might have to build more bookcases to hold all of the VHS tapes that I've picked up. He wasn't hungry earlier. Ah. So, typical of every child everywhere. Yeah, of course he did. Okay, so I've got quite a few duplicates here. So we will dispense with those. Oh, almost got all of them. Right. Let's see if we can put these in here. And then get rid of the dupes. Alright, a later day I'll try and work out which ones are actually useless, because I suspect all over again is going to be useless and just entertainment, in which case it can go into the next bookshelf along with the comic books, things like that, and just the entertainment stuff. It's a Carzone 1 for duplicate. I knew I'd pick that up multiple times. I definitely picked up the cook show 4 times as well. It's like, yeah, okay. So, cook show 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. That's good. Oh, I've still got tons of them. Look at that. I wondered why I was so overloaded. This is why we need another bookshelf. Because that one isn't full. Okay. Let's go get the rest out the back of the van. And see if they'll all actually fit in there. In fact, I think most of those are duplicates anyway, so I think they're all going to go in the bin anyway. Yeah, they're duplicates. Right, so let's pick up all the ones on the floor and get them in the bin. Now, I don't have a bin in the kitchen yet, but I do have a bin in the garage. Okay, jolly good. There we go. Right. I think that's it for Van Melee. Now that we've done everything we need to do with him for the day. we need to bring in Van Sparks. Because Van Sparks is going to go and wire in them generators that we put down earlier. I need to check out the van though. Yeah, that's not bad actually, Mike. It wouldn't surprise me if that was a thing later on. Or when the conditions are wet, the tyre grip isn't as good. Let's just check out the condition of this van. Because the front end's beginning to look a little bit damaged. Okay, well the engine's okay. The hood's gone down a fair bit, but I can fix that. I don't think I need anything too amazing. I think perhaps we'll take the 4x4. I'm not exactly picking a huge amount up. I'll need the gas can. And I will take the crisps, because I'm going to need to eat something. I'll see if I can stuff my face before I go, because it's going to get dark. And under normal circumstances, fighting in the dark is not a problem for me. But this isn't my melee damage character, so I'm going to have to be really careful with him. One of the things I would point out is he is in fact an easy build to recreate. And as with all of my other characters, they only use baseball bats and wear cowboy hats. I am the Project Zomboid cowboy, that's what it is. And the one thing I do need to find is sheet metal. What in? I was thinking more Louisville. Well, there's plenty of room for you to set up shop. Because I commandeered the grounds to the south as well. They're blocked off completely. There's a gateway between the base and that area. I need to cut down all of the wood, because all of the trees, because that will give me large branches to create those things with, baseball bats with. The kilns. Yeah. Generator is actually on. Take fuel, there we go, finally. Wasn't giving me any option. Turn off, refill. Aha. I can leave this one here then. Turn that on. I didn't realise I had one. That's useful. Oh, it's actually got gas in it. What's this one I've just dropped on? Oh, that's the empty one. Let's see how effective the other generator is now. And I can actually see the road. It's less snowy. Actually, I could have filled up with it. Anyway, I'd fuel. Right, so that was an empty gas can. So what we'll do is we'll fill up and we'll drop off one of those back here. Actually, we'll put that one down there because that one's actually got some fuel in it still. Whereas the empty gas can could go in the back. Right. Then, make pauses. What we need to do is we need to do that to generator. Connect the generator because he's an electrician. He can do that. And we're going to turn it on and see how far that stretches. Now, apart from the light outside, that doesn't seem to be doing a great deal at all. That's disappointing. I would have thought that would have gone a lot further. It's supposed to go 20 squares, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting the mall, though. It may be because there's just so many things that need power that it just doesn't work, maybe. Whew. Maybe I can move it inside. Might not work. Something to try. I thought that was a thing. I thought you could do that. I know you can still make a spiked baseball bat. Oh, I better take that one. Can I take them as well? No, okay, alright. Let's see what I can get in the back of my car. Tyres are always welcome. Didn't realise you was a cross-dresser. You're going to make fishing nets to her? Yeah. Just snagging what I can. Oh, I've got a trauma bag in that one. What the hell's going on there? Just realised that. I just looked at the side. It's like, oh God. All right, okay. I guess that's as good as I'm getting today. That's a zombie that I'm going to avoid. All right, so we've done a fair bit. We've been and got generators. We've raided 3 VHS stores for videos. We've had a look at the hideousness of the main drag, which isn't too bad. We found the 32-story building, which looks like it's going to be nothing short of a horrible nightmare. It's the fact that when I sort of looked, there were so many pouring out of the window at the same time. It was just ridiculous. Oh. Yeah, so we've done a lot. I'm really pleased. The next thing I need to do is fix our generator. Because that had 11% fuel. And then there was only 1 stone promise. Or in this case, 1 bird trap. There's a lot of pausing going on in the game. It's struggling, I think. Oh, okay. What I'll do is I'll actually move these down to the next shelf, like so. And things on that, so the suspension will then go on that shelf, and the mufflers will go on this shelf, allegedly. Yeah, you probably can't carry that much. That's carrying 2 tyres and 15 mufflers is a bit sort of ambitious. You know what kind of confuses me at the minute, apart from everything? And that's glass. One of the things you can do in the game now is you can create glass. There's actually a skill for it, right? Yet you can't make windscreens. Why can't you use your a glass skill to create windscreens or fix windscreens? To at least some degree. Also, I thought that the epoxy would work as a windscreen fixing agent because that's what they use to fix windscreens when you get a stone chip, right? That you can't use epoxy on a broken windscreen to fix it in the game. Right, oh my god, I had loads of food, look at that. Alright, so let's check the seats out. That's got a propane tank? Why is there a propane tank on the front seat? I must have been desperate for space. Right, so just that last muffler. In fact, whilst I'm out, I'm actually going to eat some barbecue crisps because I need them. I've actually got stuff there, so the trauma bags can go in there. Canned corned beef can go up there because we've got a box of canned corned beef. Propane tanks go in the garage. Over here, I thought. At least they do now. Alright, let's clear this out. Let's get the muffler. No, we're good for mufflers. No? Okay, well, in that case, it can just go on the floor. There we go. For God's sakes, that's not what I want you to do. Too busy trying to be Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible, doing acrobatics everywhere. It's like, for God's sake, stop that, you stupid character. Right, let's take a look at this Jenny. 6% fuel, that's not good. And I didn't actually bring any fuel with me, did I? But this one does actually have an empty gas can in it. I'm pretty sure there's a rubber hose. going to siphon some gasoline off. Because let's face it, it's easier than going and getting some. Turn the generator off. Add fuel, which you can magically do in the dark. And turn it back on. There we go. Jobs are good. And actually, I'll indeed, I feel that. Oh, okay, that's still got some gas in it. That's all. I'll leave it there then. Put the rubber hose in there as well. Right, okay, cool. Let's go upstairs and see if there's anything I can do from a. Why is this light on? So having additional lights on around the house or in the garage and things in places you don't really need light will, like this room, for some reason I've left the light on. Basically what that does is it enables, it sort of like reduces, it draws more power from the generator, therefore it uses more petrol, therefore you run out of petrol quicker. So crafting. Dismantle electronic item. Where is it? There it is. Right, so he does actually have the bonus, so that's good. Let's pick. I don't really want to dismantle the US Army walkie-talkie. And for some reason... I don't know. It just feels wrong somehow. I don't know why. I feel that because it's a military walkie-talkie, it's got to be better than a normal walkie-talkie, so it's probably worth holding on to. Yeah, true. Hmm. Even though I've got experience, did I take up, and I took crafty as well. It's so weird that you get such little experience with electrical stuff, unless you're actually making things. And there isn't that much you really make with electrical equipment. Not that we use. I mean, there's things that you could do, like remote triggers and bombs and things like that. But there's just no need. So we don't need that on. I don't think we need that on at the minute. Just this one here. You might notice I've turned off the ones on the garage and the ones along the drive, and I've got a couple of floodlights should I need it. But yeah, we're good. And that's 4 o'clock. So I'm going to call it quits there as I'm ahead. I survived. It's amazing. So, again next week. Yeah, go on. You're satisfactory to Frosty. You're satisfactory to Frosty, are you? Oh, right. Okay. Well, I didn't die this week. I came close several times, but I didn't actually die. Frosty hates me. You might have noticed. He's pro zombie, and obviously we're not. So yeah, he doesn't like it that I managed to survive for a week or two without dying. So that's fantastic. Right. Okay. So You survived by shooting. You made a lot of noise and you didn't get killed. Well done, you. Right, so I'm going to call it quits there for this week. Don't forget to check out my other videos, Star Rupture and Active Matter. So that's a crafting, survival, and a first-person extraction shooter. I'll be doing more videos for them. I'll be releasing them over the next few weeks. I'll try and do one on Wednesday and one on Friday evening. So go check out those on my stream. On my channel, and if you've enjoyed the video of this week's live stream, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and join us next week for another live stream where we again raid Louisville for more of it, ill-gotten gains and things like that. So until then, it's goodbye from Super, and it's goodbye from me. Hey! So I think I might have some videos over here that you could make good use of then. Yeah. So you're a sad sewing sack, yeah? Yeah. Always useful. Right. Oh, and it's goodbye from me. Have a wonderful week. I will catch you during the week. Check out my videos. But until then, bye-bye.